We got it. Alrighty, so welcome again, ladies, to this monthly Training with Strong Max Women. I am so honored to host this session today. Lucy and I, we've been friends, oh my gosh, Lucy, for at least 17 years or 18 years now. And watching our kids grow up and the grandkids now, and it's been, it's awesome to do business with people that you really enjoy spending your time with and introducing them to your families. And so Lucy has an extensive career in the health industry as a nurse. At 5 years old, she had this dream of being a nurse. I don't want to go into the depth of her story, but it's so inspiring. And she had a passion to go to Africa in such a young age. And she lived out her dreams. She did that. She lived 7 years in Africa, helping. She was running a major project in the health epidemic of the African market. And my goodness, Lucy, you've been with Max since the beginning and Platinum Associate with Max International. So take it away.
Thank you, Tammy, for a nice introduction. So today is a very important tools that I am going to give you. So how to handle objection like a professional, because it is something like Tammy said. When we start, we go to see some people, we get a no, we get a second no, and when we don't know what to do with it, some people are just discouraged and they want to leave. So let's go how we can manage with that. So handling objection, so it is a skill to learn. So what we need to understand, so an objection is not a rejection. It is simply a request for more information. So this is the basic thing that you always need to remember. So handling objection. So we need, I think one slide is missing.
You just keep pushing.
Yeah. So be attentive, try to understand the preoccupation. When somebody brings an objection, we need just to understand why. So your goal is to educate, you need to strengthen the relationship, and you need to guidance for decision making. That's what we need to do, because depending of the objection. All experience are learning. Nothing is bad. Tammy said that all the time. We learn and we become better. And expect question about the objection. Expect the objection. But be aware, don't project them. If you tell them, I know you are so busy, I'm not sure you can have time to do that. You are giving the person the exact objection that you will accept. So don't project, you just introduce your presentation. So not everyone will be interested. Understand that. Trying to sponsor every person you talk to, it's a no. When the people present the objection, it is an occasion for you also to identify if you want to try to work with that person. This is reciprocal. So this is something to understand. Don't try to sponsor everyone. So we always talk, this is a relationship business. So build relationship. So be sincere, always be sincere. You want to introduce and you want to make the people to know about something. So be sincere, don't approach everyone the same way, because some people that they are more logic, some are more emotive, some people, so you need to try to find out about that person. So we are not selling a business, we are not selling product, we are creating a contact, create a relationship, and you are setting the idea that this business is simple, because it is, and they can do it, because lots of objection, the people say, I don't I'm afraid I think I won't be able to do that. So why are people presenting objection and asking question? So we know to get to the underlying cause of the objection. There is the surface, the symptom, the getting closer, and the root cause. You know, some people sometimes they have some bad times to pass over. They are divorcing, they are having a baby, they just lost a dear one. So they don't want necessarily to tell you all their personal things. So that's why you need to ask questions to go and find out, and not like a journalist, but like a friend, somebody who care for the person. So the people will present objection or just asking question because they want more clarification. That's normal. They are afraid to be manipulated. She just want to sell me something. They don't want to be manipulated. So you need to be, some people have limited belief also. It's no right away. So a reflex says, no, 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 it says, it's not good. Fear to make an error. They are afraid that, and the fear not to know how to do this. So really get support. And some are really just not interested. So when you see them, you can, and they try to understand. So that's very normal, because probably you had also some question, some objection when you first joined. So why people say no? You need to anticipate the objection. You know the people will have question. And if you have a smile on your face, it will make a big difference the way the people will come back, will answer, will ask you the question. Do you see the difference? So it's okay to present objection, anticipate them and accept them, because if they don't ask question, they might say yes and will do nothing after. We want to have active associate that they are interested to know more. Listen what they say, be attentive, relate, they are okay, and tell story. This is very important. Take notes. It's okay. Accept their objection. Listen what they say. Relate. Tell the story. Puis add at the end, if I would you. So let's see that you have no time. Personally, I thought I had no time. So Tammy told me, said she have listened to that and to me, but I start the business, but really I thought I was very overwhelmed. How could I find the time? I was a single mom with two young teenagers. I had a big job. I had to travel. I had to organize everything before I leave for the job. I had to go away for sometimes some weeks, and I couldn't leave my children alone. So I relate to them. I said, I understand so much what you say, because I passed over that. And then my story, I caught my story, and that's what I was telling you. And then I decided that I would get out of the TV from the house. I decided that I would find time, and I organized an office in my house, especially for Max, and I start to do it. So you can, if I show you a way, would you be ready to listen, that I can introduce you something that maybe you can put some time in it? So listen, relate, tell a story. If you don't have a story, tell the story of somebody else. And if I would you. After, you can ask, is it no for now? With a smile, because maybe the person really, she has something in her life, actually. She's not, she has so many, something to care that she doesn't have the mind to think about this now, but maybe later. Yeah. And sometimes be surprised at no time. Ah, really? I know you're busy, but I know that the busiest people in the world are the one who are find the more time. So it is proven. So be surprised. Stop talking about you and Max, 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 Max. We need to talk about them and how they can manage the objection they bring. And make sure you always have their contact and information, and check out if they would appreciate being customer. Maybe would you want to, sorry, because when I talk English, sometimes my tongue gets strong. Um, Try the product at least, and 1 month. So ask for reference. Do you know somebody who you think that would appreciate something like that? And ask if you can keep contact. Keep contact, because me 14 years ago when I started, I wanted to do it right away. So I bought the wait. I will come back with that. Okay, sorry. So answer the objection. Try to understand your prospect. Ask to clarify, to explain the preoccupation. And listen attentively the word they use. Try to talk as little as possible. You be attentive. They will appreciate that you listen to the preoccupation. So that's what is very important. So I come back with listen, relate, tell a story, and if I would you. This is what we use also. I feel, felt, found. I feel the same way. I feel you. I understand what you say, because I felt the same way. It needs to be sincere. And then I found a solution. I found what Max brought me. I understand what you feel. I felt the same thing. Other also. I found a solution when I look at Max at what it has to offer. So the most frequent objection, there are some limited belief in themselves and limited belief in MLM. So I already talked to you about the time. What about the money? When I joined, I didn't have the money. So I joined with a credit card and I bought the premier pack. When I received the money, I was stressed to sell those products before my credit card need to be paid. And that gave me the stress to start fast. I was calling everybody, buy 1 month. I want you to try this product 1 month. This is the price. And I sold my product in 2 weeks. And I bought a premier pack for 6 months in a row. And I put as many people as I could on the product. I have my sister, she's still on the product since, and some other people, because the product is good and it works. So we need some time to go over and to give us a little stress and to pass to action. Some people, when they stress, they can't move. But me, when I am in stress, I found a solution. I found one. So I don't like to sell. That is so wonderful when you find someone who doesn't want to sell, because we don't want sellers. When you go on the shop and you buy a refrigerator, it's finished. The sale is finished when the customer leave the store. But in Max, when somebody he wants to join, it all starts when they join. So it's not finished. It's not the same thing that's selling in a store. We are becoming partner and working together with the one who wants to work. I have no contact. It is proven that a 20 years old person know at least 2,000 people by their name. So if you say they have no contact, they know nobody, tell them, if you know nobody, go find the people who know you. Maybe they will be interested. Make it some joke also about it, because we need to be fun. I'm a shy person. It's good to be timid sometimes, but it must not limit the expression of your personality and your full potential. So Maybe if he is a shy person, he might know some other shy person. So maybe they could build a team with shy person, whatever, because a shy person might know somebody who is not shy and ready to jump in the business. I live in a small town. It's about the same, about not knowing many people. But not knowing many people in a small town doesn't limit you, because now with the réseautage and the computer and the Facebook and everything, you can build. I am here building my business in Africa, and every day I talk with people, I make presentation. And yesterday I made a presentation. There was 19 persons from 5 different countries in Africa. Can you imagine? So we can build from home an international market. I'm not that type of person. Ask them, what type of person are you? Every day we are referring a restaurant to somebody. It's a see that movie, so good. You need to see that movie. So we are always referring something to somebody. So that's the same for Max. We are talking about a good product. Does it interest you? Yes or no? It's okay. I don't want people in my house. No problem. You can do it on Zoom. You can do it on somebody else's houses. If there is an office in your country, you can go to the office. There is so much opportunity. I have no support for my family. It is more difficult when the family is against, but it all depends of your will, of your decision. And then you can ask them, I want to do that. Even if you are against me, please don't destroy me. I want just, you're not obliged to do it, but let me do it my way. So I need to think about it. So when they need to think, you need to think about what? Maybe they need more information. Just clarify it and just have a nice talk with them. And my spouse won't approve. So how do you think she will approve? Would you like me to explain to her? Because I made just one introduction to you, so it will be difficult for you to introduce it to her. So maybe we can do it, the 3 of us together. So that's a different way to do that. And I can't do this. This is really a question of personal development and the fear to not to succeed. So you need to say that, to tell them that you will help them, you will teach them, and step by step, but they need to stay in contact. They need to show that they are in. So the limiting belief about the MLMs, I don't like MLM. I don't want chasing friend. I don't want to disturb person. This is not a real business. That's a scam. The commission are not paid. That's a pyramid, illegal. I tried it before, I got no success. Only money went at the top. I can get cheaper product. I don't understand your plan. So what would you do with that? Do you know to answer to what is a pyramid? What is an illegal pyramid? If you don't know, go some research. Everything cannot be told to you. You need to make some research. It's very, very well explained on internet. A pyramid is illegal. We are a legal company that have been. We always be the authorization of each country before coming in. If they think that the top only get the money, show them the plan. Show them that how the plan doesn't. It is not the way it works. A scam that the commission are not paid. Are you kidding me? I will show you so many people every 15th of the month. They are so happy when the check come in. So you don't like MLM. Why don't you like MLM? Did you live something bad before? Sometimes people had bad experience they join and then the sponsor disappear. They join and they had no support. they joined and they didn't do the job. They didn't get the result with it because they didn't action. They didn't do the action that paid. So I will come back to the fundamental, your own belief. So belief is the key in all decision and realization. So lack of belief is a powerful universal handicap. So build your own beliefs. Do you know yourself? Do you believe yourself in MLM industry? So when we do the max presentation, we talk about it. We said 190,000 money from worldwide, $1 billion in 2017, and it's even more now that since the COVID, it has been an increase in MLM industry. That's the way to make million with a small investment. And when we need to buy 100 points every month, we buy them and we sell the product if necessary, but we are just commit. Your company, do you know who are the director of the company? Do you know them? Have you read the bio? So know the company, what they do, which country we are. The product, it's the ribosine, is unique in the world. We bring health, we bring testimony that are heartbreaking to when we hear them. And yesterday when I made my presentation, there was about 5 generations, and there was one, she tell a story. She had been registered by this, by this, by this, and that one have been registered by me. If I hadn't opened my mouth to talk about this company and this product, that's fifth generation, she wouldn't have result. She wouldn't know about Max. And the compensation plan, I made some error in my planification with my money. And Max actually is my saving. It's more, you can receive more with the Max plan than all your earning that you have planned for your retirement. Tell you. So self-confidence is the most important. And I will tell you how we can be more confident. Get educated. This is a learning process. The knowledge, you need to make the effort to get the knowledge. When you get more knowledge, this increases your confidence. When you have more confidence, you will create action. And more action you will take, you will bring success. And success will bring money. And then you will get a real pleasure, because it will become your greatest motivation. I don't start with get motivated, because get motivated, you can go to a conference, you get motivated very high when you get out of there. When you go home, it all comes down. So it needs to come from something else. It comes from knowledge and then action. So handling objection, learn to introduce testimony to help them feel, felt, found, and how people have found solution to the problem. They are not the only one to have problem, and some other people have found solution. Use third-party credibility. When you have a sponsor who is there and committed, use them. So many sponsors just disappear. And if you are lucky enough to have a dedicated sponsor, use the person. Because when you have someone that is hesitating and said, let me talk to my sponsor, I like her, I like him so much, and never argue, don't be on the defensive. You are just answering some clarification to the person. And during this process, you are deciding yourself if you want to work with that person. Ask questions. Try to understand their preoccupation and their past experience. If they had a past experience, a bad experience in MLM, Yeah, maybe they just don't want to get back to that, but it can be different because of you. So guide them to overcome their own objection. So adversity will come from everywhere. Imagine your new associate if he or she is not informed about it. Teach your associate how to handle objection. So you are here and you want to go there for success. And then you will meet some pessimists, rejection, your friend are the worst, your family, the fear, your boss, the doubt, the society, the jealous, the ego, because you have to do something. Sometimes you said, I don't like to do that because it's not in my comfort zone. And what will I look like when I do that? Teach them that no is not a rejection. It is normal. And they will meet some. Because if you don't advise them, after three, they will want to. Because it's very, very, if you take the no as a rejection, don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. It is, you have to go find the one who are looking for what we have to offer. So to make money, action is needed. Max pay. Many people do. Lots of people receive some check. Me, I can see who receive check in my team. Be patient and consistent. It's not, we cannot go at the university and get a diploma the same year. We need to create a foundation. So with Max, to make money, action is required, just like any other business. It is a business. So if an associate is complaining about not having money, check first about their own activity, not about Max. So some people, they get some emotion and logic. People will take a decision on emotion. Tammy, she made a fantastic training just about this. And ask question and bring the vision with your heart. How would you feel if you get 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 a month? What would you do with this money? What would you be your priority with an extra $2,000 each month? How would you feel if your pain was less than 50, 55, 75%? Imagine what your life would be if your daily life be. Imagine the incredible future for your children. Wake up the dream, bring some light and hope with your own vision, your own passion. You are not alone. Offer a solution. There is a financial stress and physical pain. We can offer this solution for the both of them. If you don't try, you will never know. So feel, felt, found. Don't forget that. Don't wish it was easier. Just wish you were better. I am listening this man, Jim Rohn. Find his audio. Listen to them. Listen to them. That's my best. I would have married that man. So next step, the commitment. To become good, excellent, action and practice are required. The first time I met the rejection, I remember many years ago, I cried for 3 days for a rejection I got. It was a personal rejection. Somebody I knew personally. He was a friend with my brother, and my brother died in a car accident. So when I called him, I was emotively already involved, and he rejected me, didn't want to know anything about anything. So I faced the rejection well. It was a rejection. And because it was related to my dead brother, each time I couldn't talk about it, I would cry. So it had been, even now I feel some emotion when I talk about it. So it can happen, but we need to pass over that, because it is not personal. It is personal to that person, and we need to go over that. So improve your skill and learn to present. The product, be sure that you introduce the product the way that the company wanted, and the plan. So the plan, it won't come by miracle. You need to read it to understand. Einstein, when you understand something, you can explain it. So if you can explain it, that means you don't understand. So take the time to understand. Ask more clarification also to your sponsor. Start your business the best way possible and starting today. The gratitude, to always be in gratitude, the most important and powerful attitude and spiritual insight. The resource, read with about Jim Rohn, Dale Carnegie. It's a good book to start. All the great leaders, they said they have it on the table near their bed, how to make friends and influence people. Eric Worre, GoPro, go on internet, look for the video of GoPro. Even before to do this presentation for you, I have listened the training from Eric Worre about how to handle objection. He have many. So sometimes they're 4 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes. Listen to them and listen every day. Get involved in the training that you need to when you have hesitation about something, find a training about that something. So the basic skill, go to activeteamgroup.com. Tammy and Christian have been doing training since years. All the trainings are there. Listen to them. They have been preparing PowerPoint. It doesn't come, you cannot make a PowerPoint like that in 5 minutes. We want to give the best for you. So the conclusion, don't worry about rejection. All you need is one person to say yes. You. When you say yes, no rejection will stop you. So it is your reaction to adversity, not the adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. That is really important. The way you will react to adversity, to those objections. And don't feel rejected. Feel you are comfortable with yourself. You know where you are at. You know you have one of the best product on the market, and the product and the plan P. So sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. Zig Ziglar was another one, like Jim Rohn, that have been a big impact in people's life, and particularly in network marketing. So the conclusion, there will always be objection. So make it clear in your mind. You might have some objection yourself at the beginning. Practice and apply the play concept. Feel, felt, found. Apply them. Make it as a practice. And your role is to help your prospect to go beyond his own limit and belief without unduly insisting. And keep contact with the person. Maybe not now. Life is in the way. Who knows? Later can be different. So that was my presentation for you today. Thank you so much for being there. I hope it will help you. So, and remember, Abraham Lincoln himself, he said that some achieve great success is proof that all that other can achieve it as well. If you can do that, I can too. If I can, you can too. So thank you very much. And Tammy, I pass you the...
Oh my goodness, Lucy, that is fabulous. There is so much insight in this presentation. I know you put a lot of work into it, and I recommend everybody to go over it and over it and over it. There's a lot of great meat and potatoes there for you to grab a hold of and to practice. And I think the key is practice. And like Lucy said, you know, don't let anything, it's not your stuff. So don't get emotionally attached to other people's stuff. I always tell people, I was like you at the beginning, Lucy. Everything, you know, anytime somebody threw something at me, I got emotionally attached to it. Maybe I'm not good enough. Like all these things were going through my head. And I learned that you just gotta love people where
Yeah.
they're at. You know, not everybody's gonna see what you see, and it's okay.
Mm.
They may know somebody. So I always ask for referrals too. Because, you know, if you do it in a way that you're building a relationship, people are just, they're kind in general, you know? So I think the way we approach people, sometimes we get that way. But I always say, sit back, learn from the experience, and go out and do it again, because not every experience is going to be the same. So Lucy, you did fabulous today. And again, it is being recorded. The next event, I don't have it in front of me, so that would be October, the second Saturday of
The 9th.
the 9th of October. And that one's going to be on inviting and following up, which is really great because you've got the good core objection there to be able to handle, and you're going to get a lot more insights on that in that training. So we always put trainings together where people are looking for something so that they can improve a skill. And let's face it, our business is about connecting with people. Our business is about inviting, following up, third-party validation, how to invite somebody to help you create the bigger vision. Objections is a big part of the whole process. So this one you want to listen to again for sure. And social media stuff. So if you go to activeteamgroup.com, you can even go to activeteam.com. That'll direct you to Active Team Group. Under videos, search for Strong Max Women. The first video you see will be the most recent, but go through them, every single one of them. You're going to get a lot of great insights from all of our Max global women around the world who have put a lot of great content together to help all of you grow. And of course, there's a lot of other great content on the Monday night trainings. There's a lot of great stuff for you to really evolve in this business. And at the end of the day, it's about you. It's about you making a decision and you just going for it and learning in the process, always learning and growing. So have a fabulous rest of your weekend. And thanks again, Lucy. And we'll see you on the next month for the session.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, ladies.